Okay, this is the Baby Jogger X3. So, despite the name Baby Jogger, not all of their strollers are joggers. As you can see, this is the only jogger that they carry. It is on the more expensive side of joggers. The reason for that is it's nice and slender. As you can see, it's going to be smaller than a bob, both in use and when it's folded, which is awesome. But it has some nice features that justify the price. So again, for it to be qualified as a jogger, it does need to have air-filled tires. The front wheel needs to lock into place, and it needs to have suspension, and that's what's going to make a true jogger. Obviously, this does have all those features. So it does have two ways of braking. So the first is a decelerating brake. This is while you're running or jogging. This is going to slow it down slowly, like if you were going down the hill. It also has a foot brake, much like the City Mini, and that's if you're just parked and you need it to stay in place. Not my favorite, because you do have to use your foot. However, if you're jogging, you're probably wearing tennis shoes, so not a big deal. Has the nice, generous canopy. You do have two peekaboo windows. I don't like that they're Velcro. Most are magnetic, just because that could wake up your sleeping baby. And then it does have two mesh panels for increased ventilation. It's going to be on both sides. So it is going to fold like the City Mini and the City Mini GT, where you just pull up on the strap on that handle. And then it doesn't have an automatic lock, which is kind of annoying. It has this strap right here. You're going to feed that into the silver ring to hold it into place. Honestly, if it's that inconvenient, I would probably never use it. Don't tell customers that. Show them how to use it, obviously. Okay. Lock into place. So that front wheel needs to be able to lock into place to be a jogger. And the way to engage that is this little screw thing right here. You're going to push it down and slide it over, and then twist it into place. And then to release, slide it over, push it down, and that's going to release it. Then on the back, forgot to show you how to take it off. Okay, so to take it off, there is a button right here on the side. Just push that, pull it out. And then on the back, to take off the wheel, it's much like a City Select, where you're going to push that tab and pull it off. To recline the seat, just like the other City Minis, you're going to pull that tab down, and then again you have this panel with the lovely sounding Velcro to access that mesh ventilation panel. It does not have an adjustable handlebar, kind of a downfall. Hopefully it's a good height for you. Okay, this is on most, if not all, jogging strollers. This is a safety strap. So if you are jogging, especially down hills, you should be wearing this strap so that if you do let go, your stroller's not going to get away from you, causing your child to be unattended. Okay, I have covered this before, but I'm going to tell you again. So, well, for this one particularly, you cannot put an infant in. Baby Jogger recommends 6 months before putting them in the stroller. But it is never recommended to jog with an infant. Their spine and neck are not developed enough to withstand that impact of jogging, even if they are in an infant car seat. So you need to always advise parents to not jog with a baby until they are at least 6 months. I personally would not jog with my child until they're a year. It's just not worth the risk. So make sure that you're telling parents every time that they're looking into jogging strollers to not jog with their infant.